Throwing right away, here's Locke. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Locke now to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Milton Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw it is Locke. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd down, here's Tracy. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Oh, a quarterback sneak on second down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's third down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And this will be a Giants first down as he gets this up past the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an eat. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Houston Texans taking on the Buffalo Bills.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG. The Bills offense ready to get back into gear, 4-0 through the first month of the season. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Allen taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Curtis Samuel, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Allen now on first down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Throwing on first down is Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now, you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy. and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Allen off the play fake. Oh, what a move. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bills are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held for...
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that flag accepted. Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. And he's going to be unable to get upfield as they take him down at the 21-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. The Bills offense back out onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing now is Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle.
The Bills going to take over again on offense. On first down, Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Touchdown! Dalton Kincaid, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Now Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. The Bills offense set to take over to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know.
And this is going to be intercepted. Garrett Stingley picks it. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And they just got a little help from their defense, forcing the turn. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Cook up the gut, shedding the tackle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To the air, Allen. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Allen going to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Here's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. This taken in by Kincaid. Big strides. Look at him go. He's on his way. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 86 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Looking to throw. Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
And now out come the Bills. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And Cook has it left side. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Trey McKinney from 8 yards out. And the Bills up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touch. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A gain of 3, second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Allen. There's a short throw to his tight end, McKinney. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to
touchdown Bills. Khalil Shakir, 27 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's a special prime time.
Bills offense ready to take over here for the first time at 5-0 into the month of October. To throw, it's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 58 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And returns it right back to Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
On play action, Allen. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Through the middle of the field. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 55 yards. And the Bills lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And here's Allen throwing on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Off play action, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Bills hit a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Allen's throw is complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 21 yards away. And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball?
And here come the Bills. Allen on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Off the play fake. Allen He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So here are the Bills to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Now Allen throwing to start the drive. There's a short throw to his tight end, McKinney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw. Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Allen now. Off play action. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Allen. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. 23 yards the pickup there. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take the opening kick. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember. They start the drive with Cook. Oh, look at the juke. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Allen. Allen, nifty footwork. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now Allen to throw. Off the play fake. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And here's Allen. Off play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his third touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. The Bills ready to take over as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. Off play action. Allen. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Hassan Reddick. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And when you see him make moves and plays like that, it's hard to believe that he wasn't just an edge rusher right from the beginning in the NFL. But once he found his spot, put up big numbers, 50.5 sacks over his last 4 seasons.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off the play fake. Allen. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Off play action. Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. The fullback comes through with a big play there. And even 40 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The Bills getting set to go. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more,
Oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A throw over the middle taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
So Allen's going to look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Oh, yeah. Here we go again.
Off the play fake. Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage didn't.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Bills, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first.
today. From Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The Bills offense about ready to get going. They are 6. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 61 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number 1 in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Allen to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Throwing on first down is Allen. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, that's one way, and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The Bills at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 23 yards on the play. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial. Make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And they'll accept that penalty. Looking to throw. Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. Allen. And he comes back with one complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
56, the mark boy, 56, check 56. Tap.
Now Allen on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown? go back out on defense and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Allen now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter runs.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing now is Allen. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.